What up, what up, what up? I hope I can see comments on this. Not really sure how YouTube Live works. It's my first one. Oh, I can see comments. Well, Ashley Marie McDonald, you are my very first commenter on my first YouTube Live Q&A session. So how y'all doing? Oh shit, okay. All right, these shits are rapid fire. I thought I was gonna be able to do this while I was finishing up signing y'all signed copies of my new book, Single Mothers Are for Grown Men. But now I see the way y'all comment, dear God. This thing go a lot faster than Facebook. Shit, y'all fired off. God damn, I gotta be a speed reader to keep up with y'all, man. All right, I got one more left. I'll just go ahead and talk to y'all about why I'm doing what I'm doing. All right, not the signing book. Y'all know I always sign like the first 250 copies whenever I do a premiere of a new book. I'm doing the Q&A because we reached 200,000 subbies on YouTube. When just a year and a half ago, we started at 2,000. I had put up a couple videos, but we were only at 2,000 subscribers. So, all right, y'all are going fast, man. Shit. All right, so there's no way I'm gonna be able to say y'all name and stuff, but I'm gonna try my best. So anyway, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a Q&A. At this rate, the only way I'm gonna really see your question that you asking me is if you keep that thing short and sweet. I'm gonna do the best I can. All right, let's see what we got. All right, hold on. Let me just try and scroll up. Maybe it let me scroll up a little bit. All right, so somebody said, "How you gonna answer the questions?" Just like I just did. I stopped them. I feel like sometimes whenever you're talking to somebody and they just going 100 miles an hour and they got so many points, you just gotta say, "Whoa, whoa, calm down, breathe." That's what I just did to these comments. Tia Smith, you say you're so proud of me. You've been following me since the beginning. I appreciate you. I'm grateful. People like you are the reason why I'm able to reach more people. But thank you to the ones that are new as well. I really appreciate y'all as well. All right, let's see. Narelle, I'm just gonna start answering questions. Typically, I try to screen them and go through to the best questions, but today I'm just gonna have to rock on out as I see these joints. Narelle Whitley, or Narelle Whitley, if that's how you say it. How do I get through to my ex to stop using our son as a pawn? The courts seem to be a great system for that. No, but seriously, how you get through him to stop using it as a pawn? Really, yeah, do see if the courts can help you out. If not, there ain't but so much you can do depending on how old he is. You might be able to talk to your son and get through to the father that way, but that's a last resort to include, the son in family business and grown-up business. But the drawback to not doing that is that your son may end up holding you accountable, for however he's getting used as a pawn, and you don't want that to strain your relationship. So you may have to explore that last resort. Jonesy Jones from Elba, Alabama. That's where I grew up. What's happening? All right. So how do we treat cheating motherfuckers to teach them a lesson and still be with them? LOL, I'm mad. You sound like you still hurting that you need to heal. It ain't about how you treat the cheater, it's about how you treat your damn self. If you don't treat your damn self right, it don't matter if he stopped cheating, it don't matter if y'all get married, it don't matter if you go in and you move on to another man. You still gonna be hurting. So instead of trying to treat him a certain way, when you know you're gonna still be with him, you need to focus on steps to heal yourself, sweetheart. Diddy V, that's who I'm talking to. All right, I'm just gonna skip down a little bit because I know I'm looking at questions from whenever I first started. All right. TJ Johnson, I'm gonna do this shit just like the Wheel of Fortune. I'm just gonna scroll down and just Just go. TJ Johnson says, I'm horny but refuse to sleep with a guy that won't commit. That's not really a question. This is a Q&A. Good for you, though. Good for you. See, I will say this. That's the hard part about knowing your worth and all this shit we talk. All the relationship people talk this, all the preachers, the pastors, your friends, your mama, and everybody else gonna talk about knowing your worth. That being horny and refusing to sleep with just any old body, that's knowing your worth. That's whenever you know your worth. Like when the shit is difficult and you still stick to your guns, that's when you know your worth. So I will say that. Salute to you. Let's see here. All right. Danny Chanel ENT says, why do I only attract men who don't want to be monogamous? That's not all who you attract. That's all who you've been talking to. You attract a lot of guys. That's all who you talk to and entertain long enough to hear why they approached you, why y'all are talking. So the thing is, in this day and age, polygamy, cheating, fallback games, that shit is just popular. I think everybody that wants something real just has to come to the realization that you are in the minority. The odds are not in your favor. But you don't need the odds to be in your favor. You just need one. You just need one. And it may take you a couple of months, it may take you a couple of years of effectively dating to find that one. But all you need is one that feels the same way about you and y'all goals that you do. All right, so let me skip down a little bit further. I don't know what time it is, but I'm looking at something from 7:59 p.m. All right, Naturally Bree says, my ex-fiance wants me back. He broke off the engagement. Y'all can actually ask me personal shit too, you know that, right? But whatever. I do like the relationship questions because this is what I do. Naturally Bree asks, my ex-fiance wants me back. He broke off the engagement last year and wants to reconnect. Should I take him back? There was no cheating or abuse. It depends, Naturally Bree, because cheating and abuse ain't the only relationship sins. Like, what was the reason he broke it off? Was it just willy-nilly? If it was that, then you got a dude that really don't value commitment. He just proposed to say he proposed. And dudes will do that. Depending on what environment they grew up in or what kind of pressure they feel like they're under, they'll just get on one knee with a ring just to do it. But that don't mean that he actually values commitment. Commitment is doing it whenever it's not comfortable, when it's not easy. If there was no cheating or abuse, and whenever you say that, you're basically saying there's no big, huge issue in the relationship when he broke it off, then you have a guy that you shouldn't, take back. You shouldn't take back, you shouldn't pursue anything with until he values commitment the way that you do. Let's move on. Let's see, says, Kelly Moon says, such a huge help. Thank you. I'm glad I could be. Glad I could be a huge help. To anybody I've helped, man, I'm grateful I could help. I don't know how long y'all gonna pay attention to me. History has it that, these types of things don't last long. People like new faces all the time. But while I got y'all attention, while the microphone and the stage is mine, I'm grateful I can provide as much value as I possibly can. So thank you all. Are your books on Amazon? Yes, they are all on Amazon. Matter of fact, I just signed some. You can't get signed books. I signed the first couple hundred. I say 250, but typically I do more. But yeah, you can get my books on Amazon as well. Let's see. Shop Dare Jackson is where you can get them signed, possibly. There's a discount going right now. ShopDareJackson.com. Oh yeah, music in the background. That's that reggae. A. Marie says, fuck buddies to more? How? I like how you worded that, so you kept it nice, short, and sweet. It can be done. Matter of fact, I think on that documentary Oprah's got going on right now, I think it's called Black Love. They got a couple on there that did that. How to do it? Honestly, it's difficult for me to speak on this because I'm not a fan of fuck buddies. I'm not wired to have sex with somebody over and over and over again and not grow an affinity for them. So this is kind of out of my range, if you will, But I imagine there will be some kind of reset in the clock. If you're fuck buddies, there'll be some kind of reset in the clock in a space where you put the right amount of focus on building a real foundation, not just sexual. The real foundation is that friendship. This is just me, just using my deductive reasoning here. Because you damn sure ain't got no foundation if all y'all been doing is fucking. So if y'all have a real friendship and y'all fucking, I'm like a real friendship, then you might have pieces to that foundation. But if y'all are just fucking because you just find them attractive, he finds you attractive, at some point in time, y'all got to start putting that as the priority. All right, let me go on down. Brianna Smith says, boyfriend a cheater blames me for the relationship ending. Then there's no relationship. And he's no boyfriend of yours. So why are you still talking to him? Especially if he blames you. But why are you still even talking to he's not your boyfriend didn't cheat. Your ex-boyfriend cheated on him, and you have yet to let his ass go, and it's time for you to do that. Janelle Bryan says, are you Jamaican? Yes. My father's Jamaican anyway. My sisters, my brother, they're all still in Jamaica. Matter of fact, I need to go visit them again. Destiny. Hi, have you accomplished most of your goals you set for 2017? I've accomplished a few. I've written and published 3 books. I've launched a new company. Yeah, I've accomplished a good bit of them, but there's a whole lot more to come. I just don't like talking about it in advance, but yeah, there's a lot more I still have planned, man. Some actually major things. In 2 weeks, there'll be a new product I'm launching. I can tell you that because it's already done. It's already ordered and on the way. But yeah, just launched a book 2 days ago, Single Mothers Are for Grown Men. I've only been wanting to do this for a long time. If you haven't yet, go to shopderekjackson.com. That's the only way you can get it right now because it's on pre-sale. But Single Mothers Are for Grown Men only. I don't want to go too deep into it. But yeah, I'm proud of what I've done so far. I still got a lot more I want to accomplish though. Do you feel a man would date a woman that's currently pregnant? Says Alicia. Hell, I know dudes that'll date a woman that's currently married. So shit, pregnant, why not? Yeah, I've seen it happen though. Seriously. All right. Let me see. I know y'all been going fast, so I might scroll like hell, try to get down to the bottom a little bit. How do I handle my man's female friend says, let's keep it real? I'm gonna assume that's not your real name, let's keep it real. But we're gonna call you that for now. You don't handle your man's friends. Your man handles his female friends. So however you feel about his female friends needs to go through him. And if he cares about you, like you believe that he cares about you, I imagine because y'all are together, then he'll do all the mediating, anything that needs to be done on your behalf, he'll do. You don't handle shit. You don't handle shit. Unless they coming directly to you, then you can shut that down. But other than that, if those are his friends and you feel any kind of way about it, as respect to the relationship and regard for you, he needs to handle that. All right, I'm trying to come down to the bottom, y'all. Shit. All right. Kayla Williams says, how do I feel about interracial dating? I've spoken on this before. I'm down for interracial dating. It's not something I go for or nothing like that, but if me personally, I've never interracially dated. I said this on the previous Q&A, so I'm not gonna stay on this. I'm cool with it though. My grandmother's a product of interracial dating. Long as you don't slander your own race or anybody's race to do so, long as you ain't hurting nobody. Let's see. Which is funny because people always expect me to really like shame that or admonish it. I don't give a fuck. Let's see. I'm trying my best to get down to the bottom, I can only imagine how many questions. All right, here we go. Now I'm down to the bottom. So will I ever do a MSM meet and greet, like actually travel state to state and meet my fans? I've done that. I actually started the year like that, but it was like my plate was too full. I got overwhelmed, so I had to chill. Let's see. How do I let the past go? Says Detrice Warren. You lose hope in it. Abandon all hope. All hope. Every time you think about it, stop thinking about what went wrong, what could have been right, unless you're only trying to use those lessons to move forward with somebody else more productively or with yourself. That's how you let the past go. Accept it for what it is. Let's see. Kneeling to Emperor says, advice for plus size women dating. Realize that the dating scene, because of society's standards of beauty, realize that the dating scene may not be always favorable, meaning that dudes will look for, a lot of guys look for in plus size women, I'm talking about really plus size women, they look for a sense of desperation, so they try to offer you less. So if you're a plus size woman, don't take less. The man that is for you is gonna give you everything that you want from the relationship. So I say just like have your guard up and be like aware of that you're nobody's fetish. You're nobody's like default, last resort. I've seen some big women carry that, and it definitely affects their dating results, if you will. My personal trainer, no. I believe in love at first sight? Fuck no. I believe the beginning of love can happen at first sight, but not actual foundation building. Love ain't something that you just find. It's not a nickel or a quarter on the floor. Love is something that you nurture, that you build, that you grow, from the ground up. You don't just find love. Like people always say that, and it fucks up our whole perception of it. Love is something that you nurture and you manifest over time. Love ain't something that you just, oh my gosh, look at that person, because I guarantee you anybody that said they found love at first sight, if that person they think that they loved at first sight was to die, they will get over it in about a month. When you love somebody and that love is something that you done built over 3 or 4 years and somebody dies, will stick with you for the rest of your life. So no, only love I believe at first sight is like whenever your child is born or something. And probably you had that love before that child was born. I know that's how it was with me. I just saw her for the first time and I was already in love before then. Somebody says, D.S. Sanders, what makes you a relationship expert? Nothing. I never said I was an expert. I just give my perspective. We on social media, so everybody gives their perspective. If you ever posted a meme, posted a status, whether it's about relationships, politics, sex, anything, that didn't mean that you were an expert. You just gave your viewpoint. I give mine and millions of people find value in it. So that's just the only thing that separates me. Let's see. What do I need in my life? I need my family to be safe, says Pam Edwards. I need my family to be safe. I need peace of mind. I need my relationship with God. I need to constantly have something I'm reaching for, on a personal level. So we'll answer a couple more coming up on 20 minutes and I'll leave it there. How do you let someone go that doesn't show you any kind of love? Says Tina Grant. You're not offended enough, Tina Grant. You need to be offended at the fact that you don't get enough love shown. That's the only thing I could tell you. Like, for instance, if you worked at a job and your manager came to you and said, here, slave, mop this floor. You wouldn't ask, how do I let this job go? You would be so offended, you would just walk the fuck out. Whenever somebody's not showing you the same love that you showed them, they're not meeting you halfway consistently, and you're ready to let go, you're only gonna do so once you're too offended to stay in that person's presence, even if you don't have anything else or anybody else to go to. You need to get offended. That's really it. You need to get tired of that shit. Let me scroll on down, take a couple more. Let's see. My man, okay. Let's keep it real. You already asked the question. Let me just get somebody else. Oh shit, fuck it. I already done seen your name. Let me go ahead and answer. You said my man wants constant reassurance of my feelings for him and it's starting to become frustrating. What do I do? Read the 5 Love Languages book together. Probably help you understand where he's coming from and make a lot more sense. Other than that, if he's a good man, like, that's how you should solve that. Akia Nicole. How to open up more to a guy when not sure what to share or talk about. While this may be a shameless plug, you need to get my card game, A Cheating Man's, no, this is not a cheating, I'm thinking of my book. Mentally Stimulate Me. That'll help. That'll really help. You go through the questions, talk through those questions, play the game. It's really fun and organic way to kind of spur up conversation. It seems to be helping. There's over 1,000 reviews on the website. It seems to be helping a lot of people. That game is available at msmcardgame.com. Mentally Stimulate Me card game. No, seriously, I'm not really just plugging my shit. Like, really, seriously. A lot of couples, married couples, new couples, have said like that really helped the conversation. There's 120 relationship ethical dilemmas in there. All right, let me go to some other ones. Rachel Striver says how to get your ex to respect your space. Carry a gun. Let's see. I'm looking for some more questions. I haven't answered anything like those. Lashana Smith says, how do I stop attracting the same guys? It's not about who you attract, it's more about who you entertain, but if you're attracting a lot of the same guys, it's the same thing as whenever you're trying to stop catching the same fish. Use a different bait. What kind of energy are you putting out? You know, and again, that's not like a 100% guarantee you're gonna attract different guys, because a lot of guys attract to a lot of different things. No matter what the person is doing, they might be attracted to it. But you know, where are you meeting these guys? Change that up. You want different fish? Go to a different pond. You know, you want saltwater fish? Go to saltwater. You want, clean water or whatever, fresh water? Go to a different pond. Go to a different body of water. However it is that you dress differently. Let's say. I guarantee you're not going to attract the exact same type of guy, at a heavy metal rock band concert that you would at church. Let's see. Answer this one. Miss Missy says, I'm obsessed with my man best friend. That's fucked up. You ain't shit, Miss Missy. You obsessed with your man best friend? Or are you saying your male best friend? I'm hoping you mean male best friend, because if you're talking about your man's best friend, you're obsessed with him, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. But if you're just obsessed with your male best friend, first off, you need not to be obsessed with any man. That's just weird. Comaine Phillips says, can I sing? Yes, just not well. Everybody can sing, they got a voice. All right, I'll end it on this one because I think I got like 2% left. Rose Precious Flower says, I'm a single mom. Oh, you from the UK because you said mom. I'm a single mom. Should I bring my man to my house? That's very vague. How long has he been in this, relationship with you? Are y'all down like that? If he's new, hell no. Hopefully he knows that you're a mother as well. But that's something you just want to be very cautious about. You don't just bring him because he's your man. You bring him once he's proven himself worthy and he's ready to step into that fatherly role. So I imagine y'all are really serious. So you can bring him to your house, particularly I'm talking about if your kid is there. Now, if your kid ain't there, if your child ain't there, if your children ain't there, you can bring him there as long as, you Google researched him and know that he ain't no killer. Other than that, though, I see no reason why not if y'all are really serious in a relationship. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. Yeah, I'll leave it here, so 1%. Much love to you guys for my very first YouTube Q&A, 200,000 subscribers. Again, we started at 2,000. I started consistently posting a year and a half ago at 2,000. And it's a blessing to know that I'm reaching all of you and you guys are giving me your eyes and ears for the time that you're giving it to me. I don't know how long it'll last, but I'm grateful while it does, and I promise you, I'm not gonna drop the ball. I do not take it for granted. I'm gonna keep coming with that real shit to keep giving you guys value. So, much blessings, much love. If you want the card game, it's at msmcardgame.com. If you want my books, it's at shopderrickjackson.com. Y'all be easy.